fun.
You're right.
I relax and enjoy the fun we had and take another sip of my iced coffee. Mitsuru-senpai answered me absent-mindedly, and her tea is left untouched.
Senpai, you promised that you wouldn't think about the other day.
Yukari,
I know that it's impossible to keep it from getting to her. After all, the case this time was all because of the Kirijo group's negative legacy. Mitsuru-senpai had taken on the role of leader of the Kirijo family to atone for her family's past, and yet, after being captured by the enemy, she couldn't take command of the situation. It may only be natural that she feels responsible for what happened. But even then, I can't be convinced that she needs to bear the weight of all that herself.
there are so many people here.
And there she goes again. I came here today thinking about giving her a piece of my mind. She keeps taking responsibility for everything on herself and worrying about things all on her own. Still, I can't bring myself to say anything about it when I see the look on her face. I thought that maybe confronting her emotionally like I had back then would lessen the distance between us, but that would just be repeating what I'd done before. Doing so would be saddening. I mean, we're best friends, you know. As I try and figure out what to say next, all I hear is the bustle of the busy cafe.
See? It's Feather Pink! Wow, you're right! It's Reiko Kuchikuen! Hey, Feather Pink! Where are Red and the others? Huh?
Suddenly, a little boy points at me. Everyone turns around to shout, and the children walking past make a wide circle around us.
No, you're mistaken. You've got the wrong person.
I hurriedly wave my hands in an attempt to disperse the crowd. Having a role that shows my face can be really inconvenient.
You're quite popular, Yukari. How does it feel to be a hero?
Huh? Well, I guess it's worth it since these kids are really into it.
Death must not be needlessly feared, but it must not be needlessly desired as well. Face it and fight, Featherman. Or so the line goes.
Senpai, why do you know that?
That's the opening line of the intro to Featherman Victory. That catchphrase comes up in every episode of the show.
I may be busy, but I still have time to watch a little television.
What? But why would you watch Featherman of all things?
Why wouldn't I? My best friend is one of the stars.
Aww.
I had never seen such a program before. But it's true. I did sense something from it. I feel that you were trying to help people, especially children, teaching them to avoid bringing harm into their lives.
That's...
By kicking monster
well,
ass.
I guess that's how it is.
Shoot all your problems with arrows. Done. The protagonists of hero shows don't just punish evil, they protect those who are precious to them and give everyone the hope to live. I'm sure that these shows teach a lot of things to children
The
too.
same goes for Akihiko and Yamagishi, Aiga, Samada, and Iori as well. Every one of us is proceeding down their own path, in their own way. That's how I can concentrate on my own duties. The trust we formed will not easily be swayed. Isn't that right?
I can't help but sigh. I feel like I've been beaten instead. My best friend believes in me and is watching over me. Well, I should do the same to her, even though I get the feeling that I get sweet talk somehow.
Yukari, what's the matter?
I guess I've been defeated today. Well, that's fine. Let's go to the next place.
Next place? You want to continue shopping?
Well, I don't have any idea when you'll be able to make time for me again, you know.
What if I promise to contact you every once in a while? Would that do?
It's a deal. But while we're here...
I tell Mitsuru-senpai we resume our shopping. I'm not sure why, but I feel as if whatever had been bothering me had disappeared. Cash therapy. Even before we could complete the follow-up investigation of the case that Minazuki caused, I was summoned by public safety to the government office building. I would have liked to ignore this meeting, which is sure to be nothing more than an interrogation, but it's better than I go for them to get. It's better that I go than for them to get their hands on Labras or Minazuki. Also, I want to make sure that no trouble comes to Yukari or Amada's daily lives.
We recognize your achievement in recovering Labras. Wasn't it your own blunder that led to you, the leader of your organization, being captured?
There are also reports that you involved underage civilians in this matter as well. What do you think your organization is?
If there were people there, then they must have acted on their own to protect their town and their companions. Also,
Please
with
fuck
regard to the
right
members of
off.
the auxiliary staff, the emergency suppression unit, they became concerned for me after my disappearance and came after me as individuals. That is all. It is absolutely unrelated to the Shadow Operatives.
You're just playing semantics.
Furthermore, when the second case occurred, the Shadow Operatives were forced to begin an investigation based on a lack of evidence. Since you were the ones who ordered the investigation, I believe you would know whether or not they were able to go on duty or not. Also, even though it may have been merely an intimidation tactic, I received a report that my people were fired upon during the incident. I laughed it off at the time, since it's impossible that this organization could have been so stupid as to send my people into danger unprepared.
You little...
But as you pointed out, it was due to my own lack of preparedness that I was captured by the enemy. I will accept any kind of punishment for that.
The report says that your capture was nothing but a ruse, though?
Excuse me.
What is it? We're in the middle of an inquiry here.
I was ordered to bring these
This is one with
documents
me
the
with
moment they
Naoto.
arrived.
Hello, Sally. I am doing alright. Gonna get through the ending of this, but I think there's like one more segment after all this epilogue. The man who enters the room has a binder full of documents to the hands above. I can't read anymore. Hands a binder full of documents to the men interrogating me. While they're distracted by that for a moment, the newcomer glances at me. I feel as if I know that man from somewhere, but what was that about?
What is this?
As you can see, it's the report from our undercover investigation of the Kirijo group.
You fool! These are not the kinds of details we asked for.
This deliberation is temporarily suspended. You will be notified of our further decisions at a later date.
Their sudden sourness makes me think that this case is coming to an end. But to think that someone would be able to turn in a report that would instantly suspend an investigation from these sticklers, it would seem that there are some people even in public safety who do not respect their higher-ups. Also, that undercover investigation report must have been made by Shirogane. Ha! Seems I'm in her debt. When I leave the conference, I see that the other shadow operatives have gathered here.
Mitsuru-san!
What are you all doing here?
These guys insisted on at least trying to testify in person, since they failed you on the mission.
Seeing that our friend, who
let's
had
get rid
gone
of there.
missing, was immediately summoned
She
to
looks
the
good to see,
government
too.
office on her return, we were worried it was a conspiracy. Indeed, as your friends, it's only natural that we'd rush to your side, because we are your friends.
I guess why are you speaking with such over-exaggeration? What are Yukari and Yori even doing here?
Yeah, we were all worried about you. After all, we're all your friends.
The best of friends. Yep, yes sirree.
You realize I won't be able to stick up for you if they come down on you because of this.
It'll be fine. Look, I'm in the middle of a shoot right now.
I'm just out walking Koromaru.
I'm just going out for a run, you know?
You're training, Junpei? You should have told me sooner. I'll come along.
That's okay. I mean, can't you see what we're getting at here?
Seriously, all of you?
I can't help but laugh with amusement. Though this makes me happy as their friend, I have mixed feelings as the leader of our organization. The higher-ups that gave themselves away this time are only the tip of the iceberg. There must be many people in the police, and in the political realm, who don't think well of the Kirijo group. Those troublemakers will pounce immediately if we leave even the slightest vulnerability unguarded. But even then, the Shadow Operatives will continue to protect and serve. We won't let anyone be forced to be alone. We can create a world where everyone will have the strength to deny the fate of destruction.
Let's go.
Yes!
And we will continue moving towards the future, for the sake of granting our wishes. That makes it sound kind of selfish, but okay. The end. But not quite. Credits again. P3 story done. We watched these with the P4 ending, so I don't think they're any different. Well, we'll see what characters they show. Okay, they're sticking with the P3 crew, so yeah, these credits are different. We'll watch them. And there's supposed to be a true ending after this. Because we must finish all of the things. Alright, the bridge run was about 2/3 of the way through. Might have been close to half, but anyway. 3/5? I'm just trying to pace out how long the credits have left based on where we are in the story. Outside fighty. Helicopter action. Yeah, we're almost there. Ran later than I thought it would, but it's not the end of the world. I know I've got everything uploaded for today on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/nekobun. But forget if I have it queued up for Twitter and Facebook. Song credits, those are usually at the end. Gotcha. Creative produces, directors. We good?
This show was brought to you by these sponsors.
Okay. And time to go back one. Thought this was to unlock a Or do I have to get the DLC and do Adachi's thing? Wait, what was this? Mission complete, but there were no choices here. Why is that yellow? I don't think there were any choices there. I'll just look it up, because I've just had Ultimax, 99%. I just want to get this last stuff done and get out of here. Okay, so we have to go do the dialogue option again and see the different scenes for that. Okay, okay, that's fine. I can handle that. But I think we can get knocked out and then do it. Hopefully. No, versus show. Source of his strength, I think it was, yeah.